oppression, resistance, and the enduring hope for liberation. These themes echo throughout history, from the ancient sands of Egypt to the conflict-ridden streets of Gaza today. There is a striking parallel between the story of Pharaoh's rule over the Israelites and the modern-day Israeli government's treatment of Palestinians. Both stories are a powerful reminder of what happens when oppression and injustice are left unchecked. In ancient Egypt, the Israelites were enslaved under the rule of Pharaoh. Their daily lives were marked by forced labor, dehumanization, and brutal oppression. Pharaoh saw them as a threat, an other within his kingdom, one he had to control to maintain his power. Through this, Pharaoh stripped the Israelites of their basic dignity and freedom, controlling every aspect of their lives. Their resistance to this oppression came in the form of faith in Allah and the leadership of Prophet Moses, who led them in their journey to freedom. But Pharaoh's arrogance, his refusal to listen, led to his downfall. His empire of oppression was brought to its knees by divine justice. Today, the people of Gaza face a modern-day version of that ancient oppression. Many draw a parallel between Pharaoh's rule and the policies of the Israeli government, which have left the people of Gaza trapped in a cycle of violence, occupation, and despair. Like Pharaoh's rule, the Israeli government exercises tight control over Gaza's borders, restricting movement, limiting access to basic necessities, and conducting military operations that have left thousands dead and displaced. This blockade, in place for years, has crippled Gaza's economy, leaving people without sufficient food, clean water, or medical supplies. Entire generations have grown up knowing nothing but occupation and war. In both cases, oppression is justified through dehumanization. Pharaoh portrayed the Israelites as a threat to Egypt's security. Much like today, Palestinians, especially those in Gaza, are often depicted as a security threat by Israeli officials and media. This dehumanization leads to policies that ignore the basic human rights of those living under oppression. The story of the Israelites didn't end in despair, though. Through their faith and resistance, they found their freedom. Today, Palestinians too resist in many ways, some through peaceful protest, others through more radical means. But the message remains the same. They seek justice and the right to live in peace on their own land. This resistance is not only against the military might of Israel, but also against the narrative that dehumanizes them. They fight for their dignity, just as the Israelites did against Pharaoh. Pharaoh's story serves as a powerful lesson. No matter how great the oppressor seems, injustice cannot last forever. Pharaoh's refusal to heed the divine call for justice led to his ruin. Today, many believe that the ongoing oppression in Gaza, like that of Pharaoh's, will ultimately face divine justice. The belief in Allah's wisdom and the power of faith provides hope to those enduring unimaginable hardship. The parallel between Pharaoh and the Israeli government reminds us that oppression, no matter how powerful, is temporary. Those who stand with justice, who remain steadfast in their faith, will ultimately find liberation. History has shown us this before, and perhaps we are witnessing its lessons unfold again today. As Allah says in the Quran, "And we desired to favor those who were oppressed in the land, and to make them leaders, and to make them inheritors." Quran 28:5. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, subscribe, and share. Let's continue to raise awareness for the people of Gaza.